God, you're so unlikable.
Hey, don't say stupid stuff, and then I won't get a 45 degree, all right?
It's only got worse, and I think this is an intervention of you.
Another intervention.
Peppercorn intervention, and I mean, majority of the time it's going to be just for you.
Again, Zoom really doesn't like giving me a clap, but OBS should, so we might be all right. Well, we now episode 43. Welcome back to the Peppercorn Boys, where the group chat becomes the podcast.
My name is. I think we should be.
I'm Bruno.
Oh, I'm Scott.
Hi guys, my name's Joe.
Welcome
There we
to
go.
this weird therapy session that is going to include.
Wow.
I'm pulling on that mic early doors here. I apologise. It's just felt too far away. The levels seem fine, but I prefer it closer to my mouth.
I'm not gonna lie. If before, not gonna lie. Hey, don't say it to Canadian. If the mic levels before were perfect, and then you just put it in and it's disrupted it for the rest of the pod, big man is not going to be happy.
Yeah, so that's a big issue. No, that's all I've got to say about that. I'm going to be honest.
Say less, mate.
Say less. Honestly, you cap it. Because
Capping.
honestly, I think you're tapped. But either way.
Okay. Tapped. That's a new one. I like it.
All the kids at work call it, say tap. They
Do
say,
they?
oh, they're tapped. I think
Like-
they're like fried,
Oh, wow.
like done.
Cooked.
Wow, they're tapped out. I'm
Yeah.
tapping out.
I
That's
think
my favorite. When I was with my family a few weeks ago, I was like, I'm tapping out a couple times.
Oh, you said that.
Yeah, ready to go.
Wow.
You didn't? Did you do that with your hand as well?
I can't remember.
You went,
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But they were like, that's your new thing. I was like, yeah, I'm tapping out.
It's honestly such a cool thing as well. That's what's really awesome about it. I think it's something that you should really make a part of your personality going
I
forward.
think, well,
I think he has,
I think it is. I think it is, yeah.
I think you're awesome. I'm going to be honest though. Right before this, you've started to abbreviate. You've had an issue with abbreviating stuff a lot in your life.
Yeah.
I think it's only got worse, and I think this is an intervention of you. You need to stop
Another-
abbreviating too much. Yeah.
Another intervention.
Peppercorn intervention, and I mean, majority of the time it's going to be just for you.
Wow.
I don't know what you even said. I think you said like IRL or something. I don't know. You said something.
CBA.
You said CBA. So why are you not changing your camera angle? You said CBA.
Oh.
I assume that was a technical term for something.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, just can't be.
Can't be bothered, mate.
Oh,
Can't be aroused.
CBB. Sorry,
What's CBD?
that's an oil.
Yeah.
What is this?
No, it says CBB. Can't be bothered
Oh.
because you said
Yeah,
CBA.
Oh, can't be asked.
There it is. You got to stop that, Bruno. That was a present from Bruno.
What is it?
It's a stand.
Can't believe you're not using
week.
it.
We used it last week.
I know. Yeah, I know, because I put it up. No, you did, actually.
No, I did it. Yeah, but look at this.
Yeah. Mate. It's that viral TikTok stand,
Ooh.
tripod, whatever it's called.
It's so helpful. I don't know how to get rid of it. Ah!
I thought it was like a nightstick
I
that
think-
electrocutes you.
I wish it was.
Yeah.
Cattle prod
Yeah.
like Scott Hall used, a la 1998.
Ooh.
Yeah.
On Bill Goldberg. Getting back to the point at hand.
Yeah.
How do you finish a text? You don't say. Do you remember when we used to say TB or
Yeah.
people would say PTB, like please?
Oh,
text back?
yeah,
Please say
please
please.
text back. That was messing. Like, that was texts.
Yeah.
Because you only had a limited amount of text per month or per week or whatever.
Yeah.
You had to make sure that the person was gonna TB. So
Right. TB. Well, that's the thing is you didn't want someone to not TB because your tariff would run low.
yeah,
You only wanted to engage in someone who was actually going to text you back, and just to remind them, you'd say CTB or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Can't be.
Yeah.
Can't text back.
Can't text back. And you
If
say
you- if
GTG
you
or
waste-
tap out or something at the end.
if you're wasting text on a homie instead of a little hottie that you're chasing, you're gonna regret that, aren't you?
God, you're so unlikable.
I tried to do.
Yeah, I know.
What was BRB? That was more like chat.
Be right back. Yeah, as messenger. I honestly,
Yeah,
I
Scott. Hey, no, Scott. You should learn that.
this is my big issue with headset. I always tell people when I'm leaving.
Yeah.
They just don't listen.
Mm.
I go.
No.
I'm gonna because I have to go somewhere quick.
Yeah,
So I go. I'm coming back. And they're just talking about nonsense. I'm like, I'm coming, and then I can hear them as I'm going away. Go, where's he gone? Is he not moving? And I'm so, oh my god, I just said it. But I know it's chaos in those headsets. But Messenger was also chaos.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, GTG
Got to go.
Some of the people put a 2 in there as well. G2G.
That's cool.
I think I was a 2G.
I was a 2.
G2G. Yeah.
Yeah.
G2G. Oh my god.
Easy.
Oh.
Relax.
Don't make me. Yeah.
Yeah,
if we ever do a tongue twister episode, I'm failing first round.
Well, I
was going to say this, Bruno. Or no, like from straight off the bat, when I ask you this question, you have to answer it without. I don't even want you to start thinking. Just have to answer. Okay, you ready?
Don't preface. If you don't preface it and you just ask straight away, there was more intention. But now it's like in my mind, like what's going to happen?
Hey, Brumrules 13, ASL. quick!
35 male. Hampshire. Yeah.
Very good.
Not very exact.
I tell you what was. There's 2 parts. Either very worrying about it. He was about to say 20 something, which means he's a serial liar. His instance was 27.
I was going to go back in the day. I was going to go like 60, but nah, that's weird.
That's mad.
That's the last time I used it. Was when I was 16 or something.
Yeah, I've never. I don't know if we've ever. Do you know what? The only time I ever heard ASL wasn't a thing that I don't think, because on Messenger we knew everyone. So like you're not.
Yeah.
Nah, I think we definitely ASL.
Okay, that seems weirder than it is. Her name, by the way, that was a full name.
It's going to get bleeped.
Yeah, of course. But what I was going to say was it seemed weirder the way we high-fived. That's her name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But no, I don't know. I don't even know how she was on my MSN for sure.
Yeah.
But it was like a local
mutual.
school. Yeah, someone.
I think it was mutual.
I don't know how we'd even find mutual friends on MSN because you'd have to actively add someone. I don't know. I remember
you hear it through the grapevine. Yeah.
You did hear it from the grapevine. WWE had a chat room.
Yeah.
Not the one that you got in a fight with Jimmy Rave over. Rest in peace.
Yeah, why was Jimmy Rave in there?
And Colt Cabana, and you spoke to Freddie Prinze Jr. and Finn Balor.
It was very cool.
Wow.
Finn Balor was later.
There was one before that I used to use, and it was just wrestling fans. It was on WWE.com. It was probably like 2003 kind of time. So this is way before the fans are. I don't know what that was called. Universe.
Yeah, something like that.
Because when we went to holiday with Alex in 08, we were using that.
Yeah.
Because it was like,
wow,
we were all on it.
Yeah.
But it's like 2003 kind of time. It was really old school, basic 90s looking chat room. And that was a big thing. It was always coming ASL because it was just basically a chat room was just 200 people talking to each other. You couldn't have individual conversations. It was just, so everyone was just like, I was just like, what's happening? I didn't even understand what it meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did at the time. It was a much later thing. Because I think when we were in Atlanta, I think we kept saying it, and I don't know why.
So it was close to ATL, maybe?
Oh, maybe, yeah. Because we were driving around in that Civic or something. It was like a Focus or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Suspect-looking group. But no, yeah, I don't know. Bruno's abbreviating too much. I remember growing up, he would say, like... He wouldn't say, like... What? Give me a good one. Rooney. He wouldn't say Rooney. He wouldn't say Wayne
runes.
Rooney. Yeah, he wouldn't say Rooney. He'd say runes. Oh, runes.
I remember that, yeah.
Runes. Give it to Van Nists.
Yeah.
No, give it to Vans.
Vans, yeah. Everything had to be abbreviated.
Yeah.
And not only is it unlikable, it's just frustrating. But the he's carried it on now because he's, like he said earlier, and this is no cap.
Hey, say less.
Say less. That one, is that supposed to mean like, as in, you like if you said, man, I'm short of cash, and I'd say less. Is it that kind of concept?
Yeah, I think it's like a double entendre, like what in the moment,
So if you started like boring us, I'd say less. Stop talking.
That would be on the more literal side of things, yeah.
I think if you ever start going down a road of like a boring conversation, I think I'm just going to go, I'm tapping out. Like mid.
No, don't steal my things. Don't steal my gimmicks.
Yeah, like so if someone said like, I'm hungry, say less.
Say less. And you get this. Yeah, what would you get?
Yeah.
Sandwich?
No.
Yeah, nice meat sandwich. Like.
Meat sandwich.
Layers of meat.
Brother would bring me a meat sandwich. I'll tell you this.
Deli meat stacked.
That's just brought me back to something that will horrify Bruno, but it's kind of a sad memory, but also a really nice memory. Is when I did my knee and had knee surgery.
Yeah.
Two really good things of food happened. Well, two things with food happened. One thing, shortly after surgery, Bruno and I went to Loch Fyne, which was very random. Bruno even drank so much wine, he took the bottle with him.
I used to love... Oh, that was my birthday, wasn't it? It was me and you, like a little date.
Yeah,
I took the bottle, and then we went down to town, didn't we? Man, that was a good date. That was
really good date. And that was 2011.
But it worked. You're still in.
Because I had my surgery at the start of June 2011, and a couple of weeks there I went to that. But then during that 2 weeks, Joe would like actively look after me.
I think the first night you were home, I slept in your room on the floor and we watched Scott Pilgrim.
Yes. Sorry, that was the morning.
Was that the morning?
Yeah, because I remember being kind of relieved that the surgery was done on the Friday night, and I got home that night. When I woke up Saturday, I was in so much pain. But Joe, we had Scott Pilgrim on. Joe was laying at the end of my bed on the floor. The only reason I was laughing, looking over here, was Luke, the dog. He's obviously been outside because I could hear. By the way, update: Friday outside. We'll get to that later.
Friday's here.
And I can hear him barking, and he came in with the biggest face, and I was like, I don't know what he's just done, but he's just look at him. His mouth is like
Is he in the room?
No, this is Luke. Luke, yeah.
Oh, no, that's what I mean.
His dog, like the masked dog. He was that. I was like, I don't know what he's been up to, but it can't be good. But yeah, so Joe would make me lunch, and the lunch we would go for at this point. Firstly, it nearly choked me once. And I think most days it nearly choked me.
Yeah.
What it was a big... Okay, Bruno, you can vouch for this. Would you be chuffed with Joe cooking you rice from scratch?
No.
Why?
If he gave you a portion the size of half a mitre football, and, I mean, you could move it. And this isn't ripping into you, but
sticky rice.
It's sticky rice. Joe inadvertently made some sticky rice. You'd have that. Then what he'd do was he would get about 2 chicken breasts. He'd cut them into cubes the size of, Spaghetti Junction marbles.
Oh, yeah.
And he'd just boil them. He'd boil the chicken. And then...
Joe? Yeah, go.
And then he would cut up about half a block of Centre and put it on top.
Oh, I forgot about the Centre. Yeah. But it would melt into it.
It'd melt into it. Honestly, on a plate, you would never seen anything like
that's horrid.
It was all very white.
Yeah, and then the Centre was the only flavour you could taste.
And a little bit of blue in there,
yeah. And I remember, like, every day he'd look at me at the end. He was sat on the floor in his bed, and he'd look at me and go, "You right?" And I'm going...
that's like when you gave me the turkey bacon and rice last week.
Yeah, I gave Bruno a bad. Yeah.
No, Joe can only cook for himself, which is fine. Like that's good.
I can also only drive on my own because if I have passengers,
we don't like it.
But that didn't. The good thing is, it didn't put your Centre, so we're all right.
No, it didn't. It scared me about choking. And guys, if you're listening to this, it's a real serious hazard. Do not do it.
Do you know what? I think it's because we just started wrestling training. So you
were going for like protein.
You're trying to get that clean.
It was clean protein, yeah.
Yeah, only us three would think that half a block of Centre was clean.
Clean proteins, mate. Clean proteins.
Fats, haven't you? You got to be fats.
And there's got to be some kind of flavour there.
We've got to gain some weight.
We need some kind of something that's going to keep you going back for more. But I mean, I can't even tell you. I can taste it now.
I can as well, actually. Yeah.
And just how hard it was to get it into my body.
Especially when you get a gristly bit of chicken as well.
Yeah, he didn't cut anything off. He was just just dropping into the boiling water.
And the boiling water would seep out the chicken.
I like
it.
Yes.
Oh, mate. All for the G's of P's, mate, innit?
Honestly, and if he abbreviates anything else in this, I swear. He did he made another meal. He made a chili for us. I'm fairly sure he had whole bell peppers in there. He didn't cut them up. There were the seeds were everywhere.
I'm a rustic chef, though. I've got chopped.
I watched him cut up pepper to go in his chili ones. He cut it in half, and with the seeds, and nothing's cut out. And he went 2/3, and he just dropped it all in, stalk and all. Everything was in there. So just pick out the stalk if you get the stalk. But the chili was also. He just dropped the chili, the mince in.
Yeah.
So it was basically tiny little beef patties everywhere. There was not one lick of salt and pepper. It was whole bell peppers, little patties.
How much chili? What was the chili levels?
Probably all the chili seasoning from one pot and like whole chilies. And he's like, "Oh, it's burning. That's nice, isn't it?" Like a chili salad. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, again, I can only cook for myself.
Yeah, he's rustic though. Like people are looking for that sometimes.
You know what makes it hard though? My girlfriend Lucid, she likes veg either non-existent or diced very small.
So she doesn't have
the opposite of what I do.
Yeah. You never served up a whole pepper.
No.
Yeah, I can imagine you just giving her one breast of boiled chicken and there's just a whole pepper next to it.
If Joe was in a different country, he'd be going. I
don't know what that means. I don't know what that was.
That's bad. He'd be a Louisiana chef doing like the massive thing.
I know what you're getting at.
That's exactly what I do. That is, my favourite kind of cooking is any sort of big vat cooking where you can make a lot of stuff.
The only problem is
we got 5 pounds of onions.
Yeah, he does.
What's that?
He makes
there
that
you go.
noise all the time.
I can't do it.
It's turned into Reds.
Yeah, it's because you say yeet a lot. Like I'll see him at work and like a dog gets adopted, so you go, "Oh, no worries." You do that. Yeet. And as he's walking away, he's like, yeet. And I'm like, what?
He's a special kid, isn't he?
Yeah. But no, that they'll be like, we got 6 pounds of sausage.
Oh yeah.
But then they put like, I don't know, like a 4-litre vat of like just seasoning or something.
Oh, like stock, just pouring the stock.
No. It's the seasoning. Yeah.
And then at the end he goes,
it needs a little bit more.
Yeah. He's like, but they're just emptying these like barrels, like protein powder.
That is, and it's out the back of a garage.
Yeah, they put it on some tarp on the.
It sounds great.
On the table.
I'd eat a lot of that.
Honestly, I love it. It looks great.
I don't like that one, but I go to the crawfish ball, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I say ball?
You're trying to breathe it in. You couldn't.
In New Orleans, I must have consumed only gumbo.
You ate a lot of gumbo.
Only gumbo. Even in excess, I had tubs of gumbo walking around.
In excess.
In excess.
You shouldn't do anything in excess.
That's right. In moderation always. But
that's good.
No, I feel like we all need to go back to New Orleans, but
we do
actually sample the food better because we had like po' boys and a bit of gumbo.
Alligator sausage.
Oh, we had alligator sausage.
We had Hard Rock one too many times, I think.
Yeah, I want to get like there was that one with the crawfish thing out the back, and I want to go there.
Yeah.
Say less.
Yeah, I've booked a ticket. Honestly, I'll have like 2 pounds of crawfish and I'll be tapping out.
Oh, yeah.
There was something actually that was leading to me towards something. I watched the Gordon Ramsay finally with Bruno, and he was disgusted.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted to know, like, yeah, I was like, is that bad though? Is that really a problem?
No,
and he was
just
like,
horrific.
He was, big problem. He was just like, it's such a small area to get ready. He couldn't stand it.
I spotted the oil before the program. Brought it up.
Said, I haven't changed that oil for 3 days. And then he goes, you haven't changed it for 3 days. Yeah, it was very impressive. Bruno's like, you drain it every other night.
I like it.
He's saying stuff like that, and I was just like,
I like it when people are like
specialists,
an expert in something, where they can just see something and know it's wrong. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm a jack of all trades, though, aren't I?
Yeah.
You are actually, yeah.
He'll make the food and eat it. That's what he means by the jack of all trades. Luca.
Yeah.
Luca. You keep talking to the people at home.
I feel like you should just bring it, like, change the podcast setup to the room and let him chill out on the bed.
You want to take it in the other room?
Yeah.
Lay back.
He's much more comfortable when he can chill. Yeah, he's got nowhere to sit in that room.
No, he's uneasy. He's uneasy because we're up and about.
I know we should have kept rolling because Lou liked the behind football, whatever. What? Stick to football. You would like the stick to football vibes last week, but
I like that.
Yeah, no, it's fun. Are we doing a little back thing?
No.
Okay.
I can cut.
And thank you to our sponsors at SeatGeek for TBA Wrestling. It's we are back. Sorry, I had to go give Luke a little snuffle mat. Which brings me to Friday.
Yeah.
We have to kind of talk about this. Friday was kind of at the end of his situation at many tiers. Like, we didn't know where to go next. We couldn't get a Foster. We haven't got anything. So basically, the brothers all went, let's get Friday and pop him at the ranch for a bit let's figure this thing out. So we're working with a really cool place called Dogs Minds Matter. I'll send that link. That'll be underneath this video. He's a really good Instagram account, particularly, but you can also contact him and he can schedule a call. If you have any dogs that are like bad behavior, anything like that, he can really help you with it. So Friday isn't like particularly bad. He's just got certain issues with guarding. So we're working closely with him. We're going to try and kind of work with him, trying to get him ready for a home or the next place for him. But right now he is outside. He is in the gym. That's kind of his bedroom now. Because obviously with Luke, he's not a big fan of other dogs. So he's got this little kind of porch area where he can sit in the sun. He's been sunning himself for 2 days.
I didn't expect to see him when I pulled up just now. He was right there.
It's quite safe as well.
He recognised the car as well.
And so he's got kind of a bedroom with his toys and all that kind of stuff. He's got a front room where he's got a big sofa. And then he's got a cage that comes out of the area so he can kind of lay in the sun. And then as the evening right now, we've brought the shutter down halfway so it's cooler. And he's just laying on the sofa in the cold. He's having a good time. He's doing great. And we're kind of working with him slowly.
Yeah. I might have to come up sooner than planned.
You've not met him, have you?
Okay, come see him.
You have to come see him. No, he's doing great. A little update as well. Interesting morning we had today.
Yeah.
I appeared at work with Luke, who we just talked about, the big face. And he's had a fatty lump. I think I mentioned on the podcast. I wore a lump and I was hoping it was fatty. And I mean, vets are wild.
Yeah.
Just, Luke's a very reactive dog, not happy. Joe had him here. I had him in like a guillotine, like my boy Michael Chandler. Obviously, no pressure.
I bet he enjoyed that.
I think he wasn't a fan. He moved a lot. But they just boom, boom, needle, boom, fatty lump.
Done.
So that's good.
Could they not do the nails whilst you had him like that? Or was that a step too far?
I think if we'd held him for another 10 seconds, we wouldn't have seen him again. I think he would have left there, got a job, moved out. Yeah, I don't think so. Saying that, the way in which you held him, it was a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah.
Usually he's quite... Whereas he was a bit better. I don't know how tight you were. Because we know this guy breaks windows just moving his hand. Like Lenny over here he'll break anything in your house. I've seen him put away dishes. He frisbees them in from across the room.
We're a couple 1-2 Lennys over here.
Oh yeah.
You're the George that keeps us together.
Yeah.
Why don't? Hey, English paid off because I remember way too much of that.
That's the only thing I remember from English.
That one book. Yeah.
That one book.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about it. I mean, I know they go to the island and then they try and like vote each other off or whatever. Do you guys know what I'm getting at?
Lord of the Flies.
No,
Lord of the Flies.
I definitely didn't.
Oh,
sorry.
English.
Come on, give me some slack. I was a little bit lower down than you.
Only a little bit. I'll tell you what. Peppercorn number 4, I think it is, Lewis. He did very well in school. We had this conversation not too long ago. When we were there, I said, "But what are you getting?" Like, whatever it was. He pretty much got straight A's.
He's a smart guy.
Yeah, I thought like he was like didn't like school and stuff. So I was just what did you get? He said, I got like straight. You got like A, you got A, B, and an A or something. I was just like, oh yeah, mine's my similar. No, I didn't.
I think I passed with.
I said, say less.
Yeah, I passed with the C.
Yeah,
I was in the lower band.
C's an A though, isn't it, for us lot?
Yeah.
Got a couple A's. Bruno probably got an A in something crazy.
Nah, 7 C's, 2 B's, I think.
7 C's, 2 B's. That's actually very good.
That's not bad.
I got an unmarked.
So did I.
What was that in?
French.
Is that why you're trying to make up for it now?
Oui.
I got an F in art.
Très bon.
I got an F in art.
Yeah, that's mad.
That surprises me.
I got an A in art. All my work was Joe. So,
but
he got an A in theory.
I was predicted an A star.
What did you do, Joe?
Nothing.
Say less.
Like a true artist.
Raw.
Like a true artist. They gave me my praise.
Yeah.
And then I just checked out. I tapped out.
You dipped.
I tapped out. I was like, cool. I know I'm good. I don't need the A.
Too much too soon.
Does it for the love of the game? He's such an artist.
I wish I knew that sooner. We could have worked with that.
Yeah, we could. No, he did all my coursework, and I got an A in.
And you didn't tell him he was a good artist the whole way through, so he's trying to prove himself right to the end.
I kept saying to them, they hate it. It has to be better. And then he got to the end. And I was like, his next time, he's like, say less, pal, I'm out. And then he tapped and he went.
And I'm at home sweating. I've got like a button-down shirt that's open. I'm out in the sun. I'm like...
Yeah. It was like, what was that? Get out of here, man. Go on. Nah, rah.
Yeah. was like, I'll prove them wrong.
Right. No, I did well there, but no, that was probably my best, and then my worst was French. But Duolingo's sorting it out now, so don't worry. Just shout at Miss Reeves. And Sophie Ellis Bexter, because she was on the other teacher's laptop in a bad way.
The singer?
When he got sacked. Huh?
The singer?
What?
He got his laptop seized, and there was a load of pictures of Sophie Ellis Bexter.
Was there?
Yeah.
What a weird...
Are we allowed to talk about that?
We'll talk about that on our Perrins podcast.
Yeah, she was big back in the day, in 05.
Yeah, I think she's shorter now.
Age will get you.
Yeah, it does.
Some
are saying there's murder on a dance floor. What are you saying?
I was about to move on.
Oh, he's done with it. Tapped out.
He's tapped. He's cooked. Were you gonna bring up the fact that the guy that looks like you on Sky Sports News actually has his own Sky Sports News show now?
Does he?
I haven't seen that show. No.
Paper Talk with whatever his name is. That's what it's called. 11 o'clock every night. He's on there. He's got such a good voice for it, and he does this, and that's the back. That's the back pages of the paper.
Was he the guy was he doing the Fulham match?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Looks like Bruno.
Yeah.
He's basically the 7th Premiership person that watches the game, isn't he? He's not made it into studio yet, but he probably should. Because there's a lot of...
He's getting there.
There's a lot of twop on that.
So good. He's so good.
Yeah.
And Merson's on Strictly now, so maybe he might be able to keep up.
Maybe. Say less.
How annoying do you reckon this is for the people?
Maybe, I don't know.
That's a good name for a podcast, though. Say less.
Oh,
should we change it?
Should we make a third podcast for you, second podcast for me?
Yeah.
Where do we fit that in?
I don't know. We'll get it in. We'll figure it. It's always a Tuesday night. We'll figure it.
I was going to move on to what went down in the group chat, or what I had hoped went down in the group chat, but no one bloody listened to it.
Joe might have.
What was that?
No, I checked before. No one. No Sam. No Lou. No TVA.
Just you.
What happened?
Not
so
me.
I did.
Not you.
I did that.
No, you're right. No one seemed to check in on him. He basically did 3 back-to-back voice notes. But I was rushing my dog to the vet, so obviously I wasn't.
Was this today?
Straight. Yeah.
Oh, I was at work.
Yeah.
No. Oh, hold on a second.
He's out of here.
It was at midnight last night.
Oh, I was asleep.
Yeah.
I
was trembling. I was a trembling mess about the vet.
All right, mister. I get up at 5 a.m. in the morning to have my coffee, sit into Instagram,
and put
Twitter, whatever. Put a tablet in a cab, and then go on to WhatsApp, but not to listen to my to my voice notes. One was a 2-second test. Then it was a 2-minute.
Sorry, did you do a 2-second test and never delete it? You actually left it in there.
What happened? I was driving on my own.
I know Stick to Football put it to a certain point, but I mean, you don't need to leave the test in there.
Why? Where were you?
I couldn't delete and then I'll go into it now, Joe.
Call him Andrew Martin, he's testing everything out.
I'll do it IRL, mate. And then the last one was to say, I'm on the M4, Scott. I'll see you in 3 hours.
Oh, that would have been brilliant if I'd listened to that.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, wicked.
It lost its whole thing. But no, I went to go see the Jonas Brothers yesterday, Joe.
What?
Yeah.
What, in England?
Yeah. In the O2, mate.
Oh, you never know with Bruno. He gets stuff done, didn't he?
He went to Mauritius.
Were they here?
No.
Where's Shannon?
I don't know. I'm shocked.
I didn't know you were going to be that excited.
Jonas Brothers.
Should listen to his voice notes by the time.
I should have done. I'm going to go back.
Yeah, I will. I can't wait to hear that test.
Or the past couple podcasts, because I think I brought it up that I've been going. But no, it was meant to be in June. It was meant to be in June.
It to you and you didn't know.
Yeah.
It's mad. GTG.
It was meant to be in June. It got rescheduled for September last night. 2 nights. So they're playing again tonight. But they were recording last night's show. So what happened in year 3000?
Oh.
Did Buster come up?
Pop's busted.
Oh!
No.
Let's go.
Mate.
Is there a way I have a feeling tonight? Oh, wicked! I can't wait to take my family to that.
You can watch it. You can watch it on Disney Plus or wherever they're going to put it.
It's a dream.
Nice.
I'm just scared to give them all my contact information.
Yeah.
In case Mickey takes me down or something, I tear an ACL.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it was a really good show. 2.5 hours. They went through their 5 albums.
Nice.
They touched on a couple solo stuff. So Cake by the Ocean and Jealous.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, wait, what was the other one?
Isaac Hansen.
Scott said this. Yeah.
Isaac Hansen didn't do any. I don't think he has any, does he?
No.
Bacon.
No, Nick Jonas did Jealous. I asked earlier on headset.
Yeah.
Did he do Bacon?
No Bacon. No. And the other brother, I guess, didn't do anything.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what. Yeah.
Isaac.
Come on, Joe.
What's happening? You want to delay?
The Forgotten Hansen to the Forgotten Jonas,
Hansen,
you know?
Oh, okay.
Did you get it?
Evan.
From the Backstreet Boys. Say less.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Bruno, you have a real issue with that eye today. I've never seen someone use their index finger so much on one eye. Like when I have an itchy eye, I use the soft bit of my hand. I do this. Look.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone keep doing this. It's like as if like Kendall was itching his eye. He's like, carry on.
Yeah. Sorry. So no, it was awesome. Awesome night. I'm glad I said yes, because otherwise I don't think I would have gone and saw them, because I don't think anyone else that I know likes them. So, or enough to actually go to the O2 to watch them. So
nice,
mate. They were spot on.
I quite like Nick Jonas, but if they were playing downstairs now, wouldn't go downstairs. You're right. No, I'm just saying. So, like, I mean, going to like London. I mean,
yeah.
But honestly, I think if they were playing at the bottom of the field, I wouldn't make the trip. I'd love to see it though, like on Disney Plus. But I'm by the way, massive Nick Jonas guy.
Yeah.
I'm a massive Nick and Joe Jonas guy. I like Joe as well. He had very good. He's very talented, but you just don't really see him. He just gets on with his life, doesn't he?
He does. He cashing checks at this point.
But no, I sent a picture to Scott of the setup, and it was really weird, wasn't it? It was like the stage, then a massive walkway, then where the VIP area was, where Priyanka Chopra was, their mum and dad were, because the dad came and did a bit on piano.
Yeah.
So that was all good. But no, their vocals were so good.
Yeah. Can we just go back a little bit? The Wales International Chopra was in there. Because he used to do a somersault and then like the Mick Foley afterwards.
Oh. I don't know that guy.
You don't know Chopra?
I know Chopra.
My word, Cardiff City legend.
Sorry, mate.
Played for Cardiff.
Oh, okay. I think
he might play for Stoke a little bit as well.
Yeah.
That's a guess.
But so I met my friends there, and then I drove to Stratford to come down.
Manchester.
No, the Olympic Park, Westfields.
Oh, awesome.
So it was like a 10-minute tube, and then when it finished, obviously then the mad rush. I was on the quieter side, and I was packed in like a sardine. So pepper or cornet, tube rides after an event.
Never.
Tube rides any time of the day, I'm not a big fan, because I've seen that film Creep.
I'll literally pay loads of money to park in someone else's drive nearby just to...
I'm not a big... We've talked about public transport generally, but if I can get in my car, I happily sit in traffic, because at least we can dictate the music, what we're doing and whatever, and we're safe. The tube is just the idea of like, you have to fight for yourself, and I'm just like... He's just like...
I left it a little... Yeah, I left it 100% corn, especially last night as well. It wasn't the worst. Do you know, after Mania 25, we were trying to get that metro back from, and it was like packed.
Yeah. Did we just end up walking that night?
I think we did. Yeah. I think we did.
I swear we did.
We walked for like 10 blocks or something, and then we got the metro.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. Because I remember that was the first time where I was like, oh my God, there's probably snakes in this grass.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got back to Stratford. I was trying to duck because it finished at 11, and I was trying to get out of the ULEZ zone for all the Londoners by midnight, so I didn't have to pay another £17.50.
Yeah.
I took 1 or 2 wrong turns on my own. Okay. 25 minutes later, I'm driving past the Shard. I'm driving past. I just went through central London.
Oh no!
That sounds right. Honestly, I hate that. Like, I'm not a bad. Like, I don't mind driving in London, But we did that trip from Wales to London. Yeah. And it was horrific. Like, just so boring. We do it for Heathrow, but at least you're kind of just getting in and out. Like, whereas once you're in there, like we did it for the O2 from Swansea, essentially.
Yeah.
It's just horrific. Like, that last bit, you're just like, just get me home. Like,
especially if you end up in the middle of London.
Yeah, that feeling is horrific.
I've driven through central London way more times than I would ever have thought I would have.
Yeah.
Because when we went and watched Jeremy Jordan, we drove through central London. I was like, I really didn't want to. And then when we drove to Money in the Bank, I wanted to go around to the O2, but it drove us through and we were in there for like 5 hours. Last night, it wasn't too bad. It was 20 miles an hour, so Joe wouldn't have liked it at all.
Yeah.
What was this?
Oh, Joe doesn't let you slow drivers. Don't.
No.
Don't even.
I've got a peppercorn for you.
Yeah, Joe's still reeling from the fact that he now thinks you went to Money in the Bank.
Just what happened there?
We went to SmackDown before Money in the Bank.
Oh, okay.
But the minute you said it, Joe's like, when did they go to Money in the Bank?
My eyes were all over the place.
I saw him.
I don't remember this.
He decompressed. He was like, huh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
So, yeah, I've driven through it. Last night, actually, nothing happens on a Monday night in London, turns out. So it was quite a breeze, but it still took ages because the 20 mile an hour. But then I ended up, and I knew as soon as I hit a certain point, I was like, oh, it's taking me this way because I've done it. And then I started on the M4, and then obviously got off at Heathrow to then go back around for my one. But it was like, do I go see the boys? Like,
stay on Friday. You would have
Friday.
I tell you what, Friday wouldn't have liked you turning up late at night.
Nah,
you've been very scared. I was going to ask you a question now. What time did you get in?
2.
Oof, not bad.
What time did you start work?
7.
Oh, woo! Turnaround.
Yeah, it was, in hindsight, it was a bad planned holiday. So I had all of yesterday off. I should have done half day yesterday afternoon, half day this morning, and then that would have been the sweet spot, and we would have been absolutely fine.
Sorry, did you finish work on Monday and then go?
No. I had all of Monday off.
But you
so I basically,
yeah.
How you feeling now?
Yeah.
I'm all right. I probably might miss the footy tonight. I didn't realise Champs League started tonight.
Yeah,
Aston Villa were 3-0 up when we started this against Young Boys at half-time away from home.
When I saw it, it was 0-0. It just
Tillman
kicked off.
scored, and then Watkins I saw. I don't know who else scored.
Wow.
But yeah, it was 3-0 when I came up to start.
Wow. Say less.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Is that what we're doing?
Apparently this week Arsenal on Thursday, which is ideal.
Are you?
Yeah.
They wanted us to have a travel day and then one training day before Man City.
Yeah.
Which is
when's your Carabao?
Next Tuesday.
Oh, okay, fair.
Say less.
Say less.
I feel like I had a peppercorn earlier and I've completely gone blank on it.
You completely at the bed. Right, what's going on?
You're not wrong.
STB.
You should get that checked.
That's good. I like that.
I appreciate that. Well, do you have one as well?
You're funny.
Yeah. But UTI, I don't know what I'm saying. I just want to say UTI because it's an abbreviation. Is that an abbreviation or is that like a...
That's a urine infection, isn't it?
No, I get that.
Okay.
No, I see that part. No, Bruno, I see that part. The other part is...
That's horrid.
Like, TBA, is that an abbreviation for the brothers or is that a simony? You know,
it's an abbreviation.
I don't think it's an abbreviation.
Yeah, anytime you take words and put them into letters, it's abbreviation.
Nah.
Yeah.
Disagree.
Yeah.
Who got the A-star in English?
Nah.
Not me. Yeah, you did. I don't think it is. I think it's called a... Damn it, because we're in wrestling, people always say, that's all we need is another 3-letter...
Oh.
It's a different word. Abbreviation is like calling Bruno Brune, not calling him BJH, for example. Acronym.
Oh, good shout, Joe.
It's an acronym. So an abbreviation is just shortening something, whereas putting it into...
It is acronym, right?
It is, you're right. Yeah,
I can't say it. That's what's awesome. Acronym. Oh, got it.
Acronym.
Aquaman. The more you say it, you'll say Joaquin Phoenix eventually. Anyone seen The Joker?
Is it out?
It's a movie podcast.
Of course I have.
You've seen it?
The new one?
Not the new one.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, has anyone seen it? Or, like,
it's not out yet.
All right, you'd have to have such a James Corden thorough brow. That was so annoying. It was like I said something so offensive. Is the Joker not out yet? You went, no, it's not out yet. Like, I've never seen someone's eyes do that. Your eyebrows were like at 45 degrees.
I'm
like
ginger.
45 degrees like that. Like the emoji. That is mad.
I wish. Oh, I can't wait to see that back.
Say less. Watch it back. You'll see that on the rewind, man.
Hey, don't say stupid stuff, then I won't get a 45 degree, all right?
Don't start that, because that's going to be your family be like, I've got 45 degree, I'm going to have to tap out. I like the Stephen Melhern thing, though. I like when something happened to do a full 360 and say, full 360. I do like that. Doesn't really mean much, but I do like doing it. Feels right.
Do it now, while you're wired in.
No, we got to cut a promo after this, remember that?
That's true.
Have you?
Yeah, come see us at the Cody Ugly this Monday. In Swansea.
Ooh.
Is it Swansea?
Yeah.
It's in Swansea.
Ooh.
We're against someone that has a name that's similar to something Marauder, which makes me think of Fortnite, which is probably where we're going this promo.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, behind the scenes.
Chapter 2.
Then we've got to do it with Friday in the gym.
Yeah, well, I like the idea of doing promos sat in here.
That's true.
Because no one does promos sat.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Steve Austin did.
True.
True that, double true.
We'll see.
Can we talk through some really cool acronyms that aren't abbreviation?
Yeah.
LL Cool J, Bruno, what does it mean?
I reckon you even
do the countdown music. Ding, 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 ding.
Luther. I don't know.
Luther.
I don't know.
Boom. Ladies love Cool James. Oh my God, how have you not known that?
Because his name is James Todd.
Yeah. How do you not know that? Bruno, it's like, considering we listened to your podcast the other day, and obviously something freaky happened somewhere because you had Genuine in there. You've listened to something like a phenomenon, surely a lot in your life. And that one with J-Lo. What's he doing?
Pride is what you have, baby girl, and what you have.
Honestly, that sounded great coming out of you. Ladies love Cool James. Bruno, DMX, go on.
I like that. Stop it. You're wasting all my street cred.
You reckon you got street
cred? Yeah.
That's mad.
Dave Matters. I don't know. Xavier.
No, I don't know. I don't even know if it is an abbreviation.
I haven't got the phone on me. Check.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Say less.
So we need a Jamie.
We do.
Yes. What would Jesus do? That's what I was thinking of. WWJD. Yeah. WKD, Bruno, what does that mean?
Wicked.
Yeah, it's just short for wicked. I don't know what's happening.
This Bruno, is a fun little segment.
Yeah, did I send you the Tottenham guy outside the stadium doing his 2-minute thing?
No, but I think I did. I think I did see it, and I kind of turned off after a little bit. He got really mad, didn't he?
Yes. He says blood or fam after every other word, but it's so good. Like, if someone could promo like that in wrestling, they would do very well. Yeah. Some of the stuff he said, maybe not, but I mean, the way he says girl in it is mad. Gal.
I'll go back and gal.
Yeah, it's mad. But listen to the whole thing. At one point, he says, they're all just scrubs. And then he names all of TLC really quickly. And I was just like, I don't know what's happening. The speed in which he thinks of it. Yeah.
Different level thinking.
Yeah.
We haven't got that.
If I say TLC, Brennan, what does that mean?
And they love and care, innit?
Okay, we learned a lot about you there.
Wait.
Just not table, ladders, and chairs. Oh my.
It's their names?
Yeah. Tia, Tamira.
I can't remember the other TLC member.
Lisa Left Eye Lopez.
Chili. I don't remember the other one.
T.
Yeah.
Tamira.
It's Tamira or Tanya.
Check that out.
I literally heard him do all this earlier. I'll go up your way though. If you're not there, just go search it because it's funny if you want to laugh at Tottenham, but it's also funny in the sense that it's actually quite funny. And then the third part is it's actually just quite impressive that he's speaking that quick.
Lisa Left Eye Lopez, Tiona Watkins, Crystal Jones, and there's a Rosonda Thomas in there too.
Is there another one?
What was the middle one? We said it was Chili.
Chili's her name.
It is, and Chili's her name, isn't it?
Yeah. Crystal?
No idea. I only know waterfalls.
It's no different if we call Bruno, like, he's Big Red and Kieran's Little Red.
Yeah. And it doesn't really make sense.
Well, Bruno's makes total sense.
But Kieran's doesn't. Chili's a big wrestling fan.
I honestly don't think,
I don't know why Kieran's called Little Red. Is it because he gets angry?
I don't think there's a reason. I think I just said, and Little Red, Kieran, when we were talking about you being Big Red, and I don't know why I did it, but I do kind of
quite like it, to be fair.
His wrestling character should be called Little Red.
Yeah.
Because I'd buy
Little Red, the Pug Prince, like, this should be already happening.
Or at least tried it.
Or put him behind the mask.
Yeah,
What for Hood and the Boy?
I think you call him like Little Red Riding Pud, and he comes out with cupcakes. That could be called. Or his gear looks like a Yorkshire Pud.
Nah.
You don't know that?
Sorry.
Okay, I was thinking of more, but I couldn't think of me. But is something going on with that eye again?
No, I think it's just a way that it's just comfortable.
It looks cool as well, doesn't it?
It looks very cool.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Thinking that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, if someone does this in front of me, I'll have to slap him.
Thinking that.
That. When have you ever done this?
It's like that really weird, creepy TikToker.
Levo.
No, the one that goes.
The one that looks like you and me combined.
Yeah, I think
Who's
so.
this guy? What does he do?
Oh, he's a nut.
He's
weird.
awful.
So strange. Paul something.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if he's still about. The Walmart guys are definitely about.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with those guys. Are they Walmart or Costco? Is it
Costco.
Oh,
Boom.
I haven't actually seen as much of them since.
Yeah. Is the eye okay?
What's happening?
I'm worried there's something going on with the eyebrow.
It's
He was
not.
walking over
It's
there
just...
and he had like a little thing going in it. You're like a football player. It's like a football player doing a match today. He's like, you ask him a question. He's like, well, you know, do you know what? Oh, he's staring down the barrel there. I like that. Your hair looks awesome, Bruno. Don't worry about it.
Nah, it's like a little bit weird at the moment.
Yeah.
It's booked in, though. It's booked in.
That means it looks good.
Yeah. I like that. It means it looks rotten because you've got to book it in, I reckon.
Yeah.
How's the hair booked in?
I like that. Booked in.
I like that.
I like that. I like say less. Say less.
I like that.
Let me see the trim. Where's the barnet? You know, all that kind of stuff.
Show the badge.
Show the badge. Show the badge. When are we? I don't know if that's offensive, that badge thing. I don't think it is it?
Nah.
What is it all about, though?
You're just showing off your...
the badge.
You know your designer.
Yeah, but it's that one design.
I don't know what that
What
is.
one design?
That one with the circle on it, like the compass-looking guy, and everyone says show the badge. And they got on the jumpers and that.
Maybe we're too old.
Gary Neville was wearing on commentary, though, so it can't be that offensive.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
No,
you
no.
got the badge in, I'll say that.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
It's a statement
IST.
piece, I think.
Yeah.
Instead of saying I'll say that, I'm going to just say ist.
Ist. IST.
I bet you can't train your brain to not say I'll say that.
Ist. I think I'll be fine.
Okay. All right.
Say less.
Next week's pod, we'll have a little counter on.
Yeah, I think we should have a counter on say less, because the worst part is it started as a joke. It feels so comfortable coming out of my mouth.
It sounds great.
Honestly, it's just falling out of my mouth with ease.
Mate.
Yeah. Rah. Yeah.
I said I can't get away with that.
I honestly don't think you've got away with any of them tonight. I don't think any of us have.
No, let us know down in the comments if I did. If it felt natural, please. I want to know.
Rah, what is that? Because I know, like,
I have no idea. It's just
people do say it like rah.
Rah.
But
I think it's just like an excitement thing, isn't it?
Well, it goes back to like MySpace and MSN to me. Like, I think of a scene kid.
RAWR.
They all think they're dinosaurs, don't they? And they go raw.
Yeah.
Emo bands would say it, wouldn't they?
Yeah, say less. Say less.
Blah. Blah is the new one, isn't it? Blah.
Bleh.
Any good beatdown has a blah.
So, Trump.
You got any golf courses later?
I'm not going near any golf courses.
I finally found out where that one was.
Yeah, well, you trying to find it, or is this a voice you missed?
No, Lissy pointed it out when I took her back to the homeland.
Oh, the one.
Okay. I thought you talking about the one that the guy tried to assassinate Trump.
Has that been proven yet? I can't report on something that isn't facts.
Conspiracy was last week proven.
He is intact though, confirmed.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. It's when I went to the golf course locally, the one that my wife showed you. I would send Luke to the next hole to check the bushes. Yeah. And
he'd probably be a better Secret Service agent than what Trump currently is.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. They're eating cats and dogs, I know that. Yeah. And I'll tell you, I saw a video today that I sent to Bruno. And one guy's just missing half his skull. And he's just in the street. And he's going into honky tonk bars in Memphis or somewhere. He checked himself out of hospital. And imagine, when Bruno takes off his headset after gaming, it looks like that. He's basically, his head, it's like 2 inches down, just missing.
It's mental. And he's picking something out of it.
Yeah. What? Well, people are actually saying there's another guy with one in the middle and they fit together.
Like Legos.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. I've heard that. Wow. And Dan from O-Town would come out and say, "We fit together."
Oh,
in that voice.
Oh, yeah. That was really good. That sounded more like Trevor.
Who's Trevor?
He's Trevor, this guy. He's from O-Town, and you know full well. The doors are got. Is that dog?
Oh.
Who's that?
Lukey Door scores at the door.
I think it's all right. I think
Friday's in the house.
Honestly, right now, my adrenaline is so high because I don't know what's going on with the dogs.
Is it adrenaline or anxiety? Which one?
Cortisol levels through the roof.
Might have been like that for a few days now.
And I need around 70 to 110 minutes, like any dog, to let them completely go away. So if you want to spike them again, I will have agitated behaviour.
But I'll give you positive reinforcement.
I appreciate that. Yeah, give me a little treat.
Good boy.
And there it is. There you are. Anyway, oh no, that's what I was going to say. Peppercorn. I do have one.
You finally remembered it, yeah?
It's something that's been in my head for the week.
Right.
Lucid Dreams.
Oh. Weirdly,
I fell down a rabbit hole.
I had
the album or the phenomenon.
The phenomenon. Something like a phenomenon.
Yeah.
And what was his name? Jared loves what? Subway and other things.
Oh no! Don't bring it. We've named him and that guy from that other creepy guy from TikTok. What's going on?
Paul Welch. Is that his name? I don't know if I've just named someone I know. Paul.
I think Bruno's found some.
No, I was trying to.
I can hear dogs crying.
Dogs.
I can hear a dog out there. I can hear one of two.
What?
Interesting. No, it's Friday. I can hear Friday. We'll go see him in it.
Yeah.
In the house or from outside?
No, from a distance.
Okay.
So from the shout out. Shout out Sarah Schreiber.
Oh no.
So lucid dream, where a type of dream wherein the dreamer realizes that they're dreaming their own dream.
Mm-hmm. And Andrew Lloyd Webber over it. I thought he had a multicolored coat on. This kid. I dreamed a dream. I think I dream.
I'd be good on stage, don't you think?
I think you would, yeah.
Yeah. I think you'd be great. Lucid dreams. Yeah, you done one before?
I had.
I'm not sure.
I don't know if it's classed as a lucid dream, but I had like a rough night the other night.
No, that's just having a rough night.
But I couldn't sleep. But my dreams were super vivid, and I don't remember. No, and I don't remember my dreams normally. No, I don't normally.
He looks
really
concerned, or he's reading something. What do you reckon?
He looks concerned.
His eyebrows are on a 30-degree angle there.
I was trying to find what album or song or something was called Lucid Dreams, and it was a Juice WRLD one.
Oh yeah, because you like Juice WRLD.
I like Juice WRLD.
He actually is a big Juice WRLD.
Or Liquid Dreams. Well.
I watched a program called Behind Her Eyes on Netflix. And it's got the main actress is Bono's daughter, who is also in the new Perfect Couple, which is like a.
You like that one, didn't you?
So I got recommended it.
Best opening on Netflix, isn't it?
I think it's brilliant. I didn't realize that a load of people complained about it, and even actors complained how bad it was.
What?
Yeah,
and then I saw it getting hyped.
I've seen people like turned it off because of it. And
wow.
some of the actors spoke about it and said, yeah, we didn't understand what was happening. But Liev Schreiber was like, apparently he's so into it. He was like, he was learning it like before and stuff.
I need to see this now, whatever this is.
But yeah, it's about lucid dreams. And so I fell down a little bit of a rabbit hole. And I didn't understand it, but I mean, I said to Lissy and she went, yeah, lucid dreams. It's like meditation. And I was just like, all right, but I'm not very good at meditation. But it's the equivalent of like, you know, when sometimes you wake up and you're like, oh, it was such a good dream. I want to go back to it. But no, sometimes you can actually get kind of close. Yeah. Because you're really thinking about it. That's essentially what a lucid dream is. Like you're kind of forcing, you're kind of telling yourself what you want. But people can actually like, apparently
project or like
come out of their body and almost be like, this is what I want.
Whoa.
Yeah, because of like a mind state. Yeah. Called lucid dreaming. And apparently it's like super high. No, I say super high. It's on the minority level, but I mean it's more than you'd expect people would be able to do it. Yeah. I definitely can't do it. I think I dream once a year.
I don't remember
I don't dream at all. I don't remember anything.
I'm out cold. I have no idea what's going on.
I had a reoccurring one when I was a kid, but that's it.
What's the difference between that feeling and something you get off like psychedelics?
I think it's pretty close. I think it's probably a similar part of the brain.
I remember back in the day when we used to use Alpha Brain from On It.
Oh my god!
On the tub of that, it said, "We'll give you lucid dreams."
That's amazing.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I mean, I eat a big block of cheddar before bed every night.
I have nightmares.
And no, I get nothing. Because I'm a big horror film guy, so I kind of want the night terrors.
But I don't really get nightmares.
Did you end up watching Talk to Me?
No.
You're not a horror guy.
I watched this program about lucid dreams.
You're too scared to watch
Honestly, that film.
What's Talk to Me?
It's the two stunt guys from Australia that directed that film from Logan.
The Raka twins.
Raka.
Oh yeah, where's that?
Apparently it's like the highest rated horror film of all time. Or something.
Where is it?
Don't know. You have to pay for it.
Is it?
No, we looked it up and Bruno was like, yeah, you got to pay for it. And I was like, I don't want to pay for it.
And no.
If my family, my wife was away, I don't want to be scared of my own.
No. Oh, saying that. Bless. Lisa watches TikToks.
Well, that was really loud.
Sorry. Lisa watches TikToks in bed, and I watch her TikToks while I fall asleep.
Creep.
Does she know?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're one of those boyfriends, are you?
Yeah, because I don't want my own, but I'll watch hers. But she watches, there's a couple ladies, I don't know what it's called, but they do a podcast where it's like real life ghost stories, and they read them out. Yeah. Like people send them in.
Say less.
And the other night, I requested that we watch these, specifically, because I wanted to hear some horror stories. Yeah. She fell asleep.
So were you using her finger to scroll?
No. Whilst it was... No, she popped
took her phone?
She popped it on the bed here so she could drop off. And I was still listening, because it's like a podcast, you can listen.
Yeah.
And I was on my own in the room. And she was, for the first time, she was asleep and I wasn't. I'm normally asleep before her. These horror stories were playing. It got to a point where the room was so dark, the screen was so bright. I was terrified of what was in the room with me. I needed the toilet, so I didn't know how to get up on my own in the dark because I was terrified. And then, because she was asleep, I thought I'm giving up on these because I'm too scared. So I basically, because her charger was wrapped around the back of her head, and I didn't want her to like get choked on it in the night. So I picked her phone up.
You haven't spoken for 43 episodes, and this is mad.
So I grabbed her phone. And I was trying to get it out from behind her pillow like this while she was asleep so she wouldn't, like, choke herself on it. And I was trying to get it over. And I was, like, leaning over like this, trying to get it over the other side of the bed. And she woke up and I was like this.
Oh, no.
It's like you were trying to read her phone.
That's so...
But I'm going to be honest.
You were scanning to get over.
One, she didn't react. She just went, right? And then two, I could finally go to the toilet because she was awake.
You don't know, right? If you've not learned anything, when you have a dark room like you're quite scared, the only way to get to the bathroom is to get an old school camera and use the flash. And then use it every 2 to 3 seconds.
I just kept putting my torch on real quick and turning it off again. Like,
just turn it on and look. Yeah, you're crazy. I've got a lot of commotion going on outside. Yeah. So I might have to end the podcast.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, rah.
Rah.
I think you should listen to us on iTunes, Spotify, and Amazon Music. We
have definitely do, yeah.
What, 5-star reviews? That's what we need.
Yeah.
I had a phone call come through.
Yeah, what's that?
I don't know.
Who's calling you?
It doesn't matter. And then we go to YouTube. We got the Peppercorn Boys.
You got too much stuff going on.
There is so much going on. It's stressing me. The Peppercorn Boys on YouTube. Go check it out. The best thumbnails in the game. I'll come back to that after 3 weeks. I've given you a little bit of breathing room. Go watch that. Get us underneath. Let us know. Did we use say less too much under here? Did Bruno get away with rah? And just
please
so
let me know if I get away with it.
And
yeah,
obviously
please,
underneath will
please.
be Dogs Minds Matter. That is the dog of the week. Is technically that company. If you have any behavioral issues with your dogs, that'll be underneath. Have you got anything to say?
No, it's good. I think I said it all with that last story.
GG's, yeah.
GG's.
GTG.
GG's.
CBA. The dogs are on the loose. Who let the dogs out? G Bruno.